Hello, welcome to Sunfire Designs. Now you may be wondering, what is all this stuff that is in front of me? Well, I'm going to tell you. I have recently been doing a little bit of paint pouring projects, and I did make a video of one, and I'm hoping it'll be up before I post this. I just need to do some editing on it. But what I saw, and I honestly could not tell you where I saw it, was that people take the leftover paint from a paint pouring project. So I poured it over, actually poured it over a cheap like dollar store tablecloth. But afterwards they used the paint, the leftover paint for stuff. Now I poured these a couple days ago, my two pictures. One was yesterday and one was the day before. And so what I wanted to do, and I ordered these a long time ago. I've had the paint stuff ready to go for a while. But I ordered these little, and I can't say them. I know they have a word and it starts with C, and do not ask me to say it. If you know how to say it, you could put a pronunciation guide in the comments for me. That would be awesome. But I ordered these on Temu, and then I also have one that came with my Istoyo UV Resin kit. It does not have a cover though. It's like a little flat back. It's got a little lip on the edge, and whoops, this cover, you just fit it right on top of there, and it covers and protects whatever you put here. And people use it to make jewelry. So what I did, and this is like my very first one that I did, is I took and cut a piece of the paint. I picked a different color. I picked the one that is like this set, and I cut it out. I traced the glass piece, well, plastic. I traced the plastic piece on the back, cut it out and put it on here, and then put this on top. Now I put it on top, and then I'm like, man, I should have put like UV resin or something on that to make sure it stayed. I can't get it off right now. Of course, knowing my luck, it would drop and fall off. So for the next ones I'm going to do, this one, I'm going to put a drop of UV resin and kind of move it around and cure it. And then this, because it doesn't have a top, I'm going to just put UV resin all over the top and then cure it. So this video may end up being a little long because this is the first time I've done it on camera, and it does take a little bit of time to cut them out correctly, because you trace them and then you have to trim, and this is really floppy and kind of stretchy, so you have to be careful you're not like pulling it too hard or anything. At least mine is. Maybe you let it cure longer and it doesn't, but I feel like it's just acrylic paint. I feel like it's not gonna get really hard. It's pouring paint. So anyway, I don't know, but I couldn't wait anymore and I wanted to do this. So it's, even some parts of it are a little sticky still, but I think it's gonna be okay. All right, so what I did is I took this clear thing here and I put this face down, and I traced that using a Sharpie. And do not worry about getting it on the little plastic piece, because as soon as you're done, you're going to take and you're going to wash it off with alcohol, and it will come right off. So I think I got all the way around on there. I did. So now I'm just going to take it, put it here, spray it with a little bit of alcohol, and wipe it off. And all gone. All gone. And the same with this. I used this and traced already on here. And I'm just going to cut that out, and I wiped it off with this. So, all right. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cut. I traced on this also. I think I have so many of these laying around. Oh, I traced on this one already because it was right next to this one that I already cut out, and I kind of want them to be similar. They're not going to be identical, but I'm hoping to make a pair of earrings out of them. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm using really teeny scissors because that way I can be pretty meticulous about it. And I can cut, and you're gonna cut inside the marker line that you made. And just cut, cut, cut. I'm not too worried about it being perfect because it is gonna have the cover over it. So it's not gonna be super glaringly obvious if I did it like horribly. Now what I need to do is I'm gonna hold it up to this and see, and oh, I actually did not a bad job. And it fits in there. So I'm just gonna kind of, now there was a little piece that was a little bit higher, and that's fine, I just smushed it in there. So I'm gonna smush that in there. And then I'm gonna do the same for this one here. This one has a lot more green in it, but the cool thing is, even if I wanna just make this into a pendant, that would work too, because each one is gonna be completely different. Like I have, this is from a different area, from the same pour, from a different area. This is the one I did 2 days ago that's got a lot of really cool purple. It ended up going gray because I used black and white together, learned my lesson there, but it actually looks kind of cool on here. So I'm gonna cut that out right now while we're talking, and then I'll do the next bit so that I can cure and do all that stuff all at the same time. So I'm just gonna, this one I'm gonna have to eyeball because it has this thing in the center, so I couldn't trace it exactly, but hopefully I got it close enough. And I'm trying not to like really press hard with my fingers on the other side because the paint is still, like I said, it's like malleable, and I don't want to end up with like giant, like my fingerprint as a defining factor, although I think it would go away when I covered it. But okay, so that's just a little bit too big still. So I'm just going to trim it up a little. And this is where the eyeballing it part comes in. There is probably an easier way to do this, but I am not, you know, super mega ultra knowledgeable about it. So if there's an easier way to do this, say the word. I'd love to know. Okay. Whoop, yanked that right out of my hand. All right, let's see if it fits now. All right, this part up here fits. It is too long. And so we will continue trimming this. So I don't know how long this is gonna take. Feel free to fast forward if you want, or I suppose I could pause it until I got it done. But no, I'm stubborn and don't want to. All right, almost there. I just got to cut this little piece here off. See, it's not taking me that long. All right. Oh, and I'm going to round off the bottom because the little thing is not as pointy as I had it there. All right. Almost. Almost. Probably because this is wider around the edge. Like the lip part is a little wider, which is probably why this is requiring a bit more trimming than the other one. Almost. That little part right there. Focusing very, very intently with my scissors, sorry. Okay, did I get it? Don't want to pull that and stretch it. Okay. Tiny little piece down here, and then I'm done. Yay! Now it does have a couple grooves in there, but I think that kind of adds to the interest, and I bet that the resin will cover it up. Actually see a little bit on here that I missed. Trimming up. Sorry, this is a little tedious. There we go. There we go. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I am going to use the UV resin, and I'm gonna put, this has got a little piece of, there we go. I'm going to put just a little drop, like a baby amount right there. And I'm just gonna use that to adhere this. I don't want to cover the whole thing. I just want to adhere that. Oh, that looks so pretty. And same with this one. I'm just going to use a tiny little baby drop, like you can't even tell that it's there, on there as well. And so let's cook those really fast and see how they do. I'm gonna do it just for, what is that? Can't even tell. 90 seconds. So while that's doing that, I'm just gonna pick up my little scrappy scraps. I can't pour the, oh, I need to move that away. Should have had that closed up before I started that. I just moved it out of the way so the light doesn't affect it. And then as soon as these are done, then I will fill this up. I just can't do that at the same time because of the light. I hope these come out cute. They look cute. They look cute. And it's not wasting. Like, I like that I'm reusing, or not reusing, but yeah, I guess it is reusing the paint that came off, you know? And I could do this one. I could do, I think this one would be really cool with like the pink, and then this one's got a lot of copper in it. This is what I used for my pouring paints. It's Master's Touch. I believe this is from Hobby Lobby. And it came out so cool. It was a lot of fun. And you know what? Maybe it's ugly, but it was a lot of fun. And now I want to do more, and I want to get more pictures. More colors. I need to get more canvas. I'm going to order some more of those this weekend when I get paid. All right, so the light is off. Let's see what we got here. I think they look good. What do you think? I could have them be a necklace. I could have them be earrings. I kind of want to make this one into a necklace, and then maybe cut this other one out here that's a little darker and have that be a matching one for this to be an earring, which I'll do off camera. So I'll just take a little, I have a little, one of these little thingies, a jump ring, an open jump ring. I just need to open it and attach it there, and then we'll do the next one. Although I guess I could have been doing this while it was curing, huh? That wasn't super smart. These came out being a lot smaller than I thought they would be. That's why I thought they would be really good for earrings, but it would be a nice, pretty understated necklace as well. All right, so let's see. This one we're gonna have to use a lot more of the resin, and I'm actually gonna take a popsicle stick and put it on the popsicle stick because this sticks out the back. And if I use a popsicle stick, I think I need a slightly wider than a popsicle stick. Is this wider? Yeah, I'll put it on here. Push this down really nicely. All right, and I'm just going to kind of cover this. Hopefully this one works. All right. Let's just kind of move this to the edge. I think my son just dropped the F-bomb, so hopefully you didn't hear that. Did I get the whole thing covered? I think I did. All right, I am going to put this lid back on and I'm gonna torch it just really fast because I saw a tiny little bubble. Where's my torch? There it is. There we go, got it. All right, so now I'm gonna put this on here. Because it has more on it, I'm gonna do it for the longest one. And then we'll see what we got. I'm super excited to be able to use my UV resin from Istoyo. They sent me that wonderful package and I have used it. I made one other thing for it. I just haven't finished. I don't know. I was really struggling with getting the video, you know, edited to the point of what I want it to be. So it'll happen, I promise. Maybe this will kick me in the butt enough that I'll want to do that. I'm hoping. I don't know how this one ended up with like this pinky color, because the closest thing I had to that is this. But maybe this mixed with the copper and then the white made the pink. That's the only thing I can think of. But actually, this was the one that didn't have white on it, so it must have just been the purple and the copper made pink. Weird. Very weird. I really love this. This is so cool looking. And you can kind of see the texture of the paint. I don't know if you can see on there. If you move it right, you can see the little dot that I put on there, but I'm not worried about it. If you're up that close looking at my necklace, we got bigger issues than that, right? I probably could have put a dot of glue or something behind the paint, and maybe that would have been smarter to do, but I don't have any glue, so do with that what you will. If you've got glue and you want to do it that way, probably wouldn't hurt to put glue behind it. This one I'm not worried about because the resin is acting as the top to it, and so it's touching the edge of the metal part, so that will seal it in and it won't come out. So this one came out kind of pretty too. Pretty. I think I might make a pair of earrings out of this with these two colors there, like the pink and gray, and it would go with the necklace, the heart. Woot woot. And I'm reusing everything. I have so many ideas. I want to do like a white and the turquoise and like a lime green. I think that would look really pretty. Oh, with like a navy blue. Yeah. All right. I don't know if this is done all the way. I don't want to touch it. Yeah, it seems like it's done. It is. So there you go. That's done. And you can't even tell that there was any like dimension to it because it covered the whole thing. It looks so pretty. What do you think? I like that. That's really cool. And it even turned like the gray is kind of like it's metallic because it mixed with the bronze in there, or the copper. I don't know why I keep calling it bronze. Very cool. I like it. What do you think, guys? Are you gonna try this? Do you do paint pouring? Or maybe you know someone else who does. I think that one came out really cool also. It's like nice and, it's like dark. It's like army green, kind of like. I don't know if you can see. Maybe too much reflection. So cool. I'm so excited. I'm so glad this worked out and I tried it. So let me know what you think. Do you think you'll give this a try? Or would you give it a try if you had the paint pouring stuff? Let me know in the comments. Thanks so much for being here, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Okay, I am back. I just spent some time making some more pieces, and it's really, really hard to do them justice because they are just so beautiful. This one I think is my favorite because it's got the lines going across, the horizontal lines. It's just beautiful. And then this one right here, lots of gold, some green, some purple. This one came out really nice. The swirls of the pink and the gray with a little bit of blue. This is one of the ones I made earlier with you guys. It's got the purpley pink and then the gray. Here's a tiny little one. Came out really cool. You can see the texture of the paint on the inside. This is one of the ones I made originally. These earrings are just gorgeous. They go really well with that horizontal one I like. These earrings, stunning, beautiful, beautiful. I like that one on the right the best. And then this last pair right here, just such deep color. They look amazing. Anyway, I wanted to share those with you so you could kind of see some of the stuff that I did. And I will try to do the pictures justice. I don't know if I'll be able to or not though. So anyway, thanks for being here. I'll see you next time. Bye.